Team Marker, Ghostbusters Frozen Empire teaser trailer. What's going on, Alamo City Movie Talk fans? As always, I'm your host, Ryan D, aka Ryan680. And this is Alamo City Movie Talk, guys. Thank you for making us a part of your day. And if you are new to the channel, whether you are just glancing on our this or loving our thumbnail, be sure to like and subscribe to us on our Alamo City Movie Talk page. Hit that subscribe button, guys. You know you want to. And thank you so much for helping us hit to 12,000 subscribers. I totally forgot to mention that. Thank y'all, guys. Thank you so much for our subscribers, our fan base. Thank y'all so much, guys. We really do appreciate the love. And if you do not mind, be sure to give us a thumbs up on this trailer reaction as well, because it does help the channel, helps us get recognized. And also, we love just conversating with movies with you guys. And let's get right to it. Okay, so there's definitely a chill, even though we're out of the Halloween moment, sometimes you feel haunted by the ghost of your pasts. Sometimes
this is not
right. Oh my god. Okay, that was terrible. I do apologize. That was terrible. I was like, it's a Christmas past. I don't know what I was going with it. But yeah, obviously we are talking about the trailer reaction, official trailer reaction, guys, official teaser to Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. And I gotta say, the last movie, Ghostbusters Afterlife, that movie was a very surprisingly really good. With Paul Rudd in there, a new cast, a new fresh take. I really enjoyed that movie. I'm not gonna lie. It was
definitely
good.
Tied more to like the originals.
Oh yeah,
and man. I loved that last film. It was very touching. And so I gotta say,
yeah, I'm
kind of curious to see where they go from here. I know the last one was pretty good.
Yeah.
Considering it's like the fourth movie of this franchise. So I'm kind of curious to see where they go, what the story is.
Yeah.
Love that we're getting these characters back, the actors back. They were so great last time.
Yeah.
So I am really excited to see this teaser trailer.
Yeah. So Harold Ramis was actually the guy that passed away and everything. So he, it was definitely really cool to see. Like, I think they did like a ghost version of him or something.
Yeah,
and that was
really
cool. I love that. I love how they continued his not really character story, but in a way they kind of did, right? They kind of really wrote it very soft touching, and I love that. I mean, it was, of course, it was done by just Ivan Reitman's son, who actually did write Afterlife, and then actually directed the film as well. So I just love it when they keep it in the family. They keep it really, really good, soft, and they did it very well. I gotta admit, they did it very well with the passing of a cast member and everything. And so, but I am very, very intrigued to see, and I know people have been speculating a lot already. You name it, they've been speculating that Rick Moranis is gonna show up, and I hope so in a way, because I want to see him again. Obviously, he's not the same anymore; he's a lot older now. But I still love those. I still go back to where I really enjoyed him in so many films and everything. I mean, Spaceballs. Everyone knows him from Spaceballs, Parenthood. And it just I know him from Little Giants. It was probably the first movie I ever saw him in.
Never saw that.
Yeah, it was an old football movie. Yeah, Little Giants, and of course everyone talks about Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. He did play a part in Sesame Street as well.
Little Shop of Horrors.
The Shop of Horrors, the Flintstones. So he was actually the Flintstones.
I remember the Flintstones.
Yeah, so Flintstones, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and they all came out that same year. So he was just
very 90s.
Yeah. He was so popular in the 90s. And then an accident did happen with his wife, the passing of his wife, and he decided to quit acting and dedicate his whole life.
That's what the Mexican came from. Yeah,
dedicated his whole life to his children. And by God, that's very noble of him. And I just it's it sucks for us as movie fans. Whatever, who cares? The point is that he took care of his family, and that's the most important thing, guys. To take care of your family, loved ones. Because at the very end of the day,
that's who's there for you.
Exactly. But yeah, I'm ready to see this. Let's go. Let's get right to it. But again, I just wanted to mention that because I was all like, that'll be cool.
If that does happen, I hope they do not put it in this trailer.
Yeah.
I hope they leave that surprise, that Easter egg,
exactly,
for the actual movie viewing experience.
Let's go. Let's get right to it, guys.
I'm telling you, it's going to be another hot one out there. In fact, there are heat alerts in effect for New Jersey, feeling like 100 degrees.
I get it. Frozen.
What is that?
Is that like a cloud?
It's like a storm. Oh darn!
What the hell?
Whoa!
Oh!
Oh, that's terrifying. You're stuck there.
Whoa, that is something new and different. Holy smokes, that is good.
Whoa!
The famous, yep.
For the first time in New York history, people froze to death in the middle of July.
What is it?
The death chill. The power to kill by fear itself.
Original cast.
Your veins turn to rivers of ice. Your bones crack. And the last thing you see is your own tear ducts freezing up.
Like, literally scared to death? So cool.
Okay. Okay, alright, alright. Oh my god.
Is that Paul Rudd?
Yeah, that's Paul Rudd.
Oh
Oh
my
my god. Okay, so one of the things, one of the things I always have to explain every time I see Paul Rudd in a movie, no matter what, is that guy he's fucking immortal. He's just great. He looks exactly the same as he did in Clueless.
Yes, he does.
There's so many. Excuse my language. I have to apologize because I'm so excited and happy to talk about this man of pure comedy. He's fucking talented. There's so many movies. I love you, man. I love you, man. There's just so many different movies. Slap at the Base. There's so many fucking iconic moments in film history that we get to see comedy. And I always got to give props to, because I'm very picky with comedy, I always got to give props to the man, the one and only that I know is going to be good, except Ant-Man Quantumania, which is the movie I did not like, but that it wasn't his problem.
But even then, I still love his Ant-Man character.
Exactly.
He's great.
Exactly. But the fact is that wasn't a good movie, but that's just my take, whatever. But besides Ant-Man Quantumania, he is spot on 110%, always freaking laughing. He keeps me entertained. I'm always laughing. I'm always cheerful with seeing him on camera, because I always feel like he's just like me and you. I've heard
he's like a very nice person in real life, and he's so nice to fans. Super nice, and he's a darling. Like he's great, and I agree with you. The man does not age, right?
He doesn't.
Whatever deal he made with deity,
maybe he's a vampire. I don't know, but
he could be a vampire. But he
and see, even more so, like one of the films, the very first Ant-Man, I loved. Everyone likes to talk shit about the first Ant-Man. They do. Whatever. I don't care. What? I enjoyed Ant-Man. The first Ant-Man, that is a really good, solid movie. I don't care what you say about it, but it's definitely a really good, fun film if you have not seen them, which I'm pretty sure everyone has. But there's definitely a bunch of movies here that I could just go on and on about Paul Rudd. But
he looks, again, so good in this one. He looks like he's going to bring that comedic gold to this movie, and I'm here for it.
I mean, even in cameos like Knocked Up, oh my god, his one-liners are like so good. There's with Leslie Mann. They're just they're really good. First, it's her, right? Obviously, she's great too. She's a great comedy person, along with Paul Rudd, and of course the duo with them. It was just so well put together. I enjoyed their chemistry on camera, and but going back to Paul Rudd, fantastic. What did you think of this trailer, Angela?
It got me pretty excited because, like you say, it's a lot different. Like, it's not just like, ooh, a haunting. Yeah. It's something like supernaturally that affects this whole city. Yeah. And I'm here for it. Like, it's pretty cool that it wasn't just a storm that blew in. It was something a little bit deeper where, like, ice shards are like impaling people like coming from the ground. I'm surprised we didn't see an impaling in the trailer, but gotta remember it's like a PG whatever movie. So that was a very interesting take. Now I'm very curious how they're going to explain that, how this phenomenon is happening in the city in the middle of summer. How it ties to like needing a Ghostbuster team. So I am pleasantly surprised with the plot, how it's going. Can't wait for this. Love that we're seeing the return of the cast.
Yes. The OG, of course, who's alive and everything. Bill Murray, all them. Ernie Hudson, Dan Aykroyd, all of them.
Dan Aykroyd, yeah. It's
Conehead Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah. Yeah,
dude, I loved him. It's weird to say that I loved him in Ghostbusters, right? But I loved him more in Conehead just because that was his movie. That was just his comp. Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's funny. I can't picture that now. So.
Right.
But I gotta say, I'm really thrilled for this trailer. It gave us just enough to want to see it. I know it says spring. That's gonna come around so quickly.
March 29th is expected to 29 next year. So yeah,
that is just a hop, skip, and a jump away.
Small tiny little problem, and I thought was kind of very funny with it. Not my problem with the trailer, but it was more so of the fact that I think it was who was it? Oh my gosh, what was his name? It was Dan Aykroyd. He was actually saying, it's the first time someone freezes over in New York City. Well, that's not true. The day after tomorrow actually happened. Just saying. It almost feels like not the day after tomorrow does happen, but whatever. I don't know why.
It's not the same universe.
I know.
And technically, you could say the day after tomorrow happened after this film, right?
Oh, the day after. Oh, here we go. The technicalities.
Maybe the different timeline. I don't remember the dates. The date timeline of the last movie. Obviously, this is after that.
Yeah.
But you could argue. No,
I'm just joshing. I'm just kidding, guys. But with all kiddiness aside, but yeah, this is definitely a really good solid trailer. I enjoyed a lot of moments here. There's a lot of few scenes in here that I was just like, okay, all right, could work. But again, this is just a teaser trailer. It's not the full trailer, but being for a 2 minutes and 6 seconds, that's actually a lot for a teaser trailer. Because usually it's like a minute and a half. So knowing that we got a little introduction here, we got to see the world they're in now, where the current state the Ghostbusters are now. Seeing the famous firehouse, seeing the famous Ghostbusters car. That was really good. Yeah.
I fully expected this teaser trailer to stop as soon as the storm's rolling in, people are fleeing.
The storm looks pretty cool, by the way.
The hearse, the famous car, come and spins around. I fully expected this to stop right there, because it's it's a return, right? But I'm glad we got a little bit more of it, and I'm kind of curious to see. I hope with the next trailer they don't spoil too much. That's my only hope.
I hope so too. I really hope so, because I don't want it to be the ruin for the film, or even more so what we expect out of it. But again, we didn't see Rick Moranis in here, but maybe he is in the film. If he is, leave him not in the trailers, because I want to
dare.
I want to be definitely surprised.
You dare put him
I know
in the trailers.
if he is, but yeah. Anyways, but regardless, this is definitely a really good solid trailer, guys. Thank you so much for getting us. This is definitely getting us pumped to see this film coming up in March 29th, 2024. All right, guys, thank you so much for making this a part of your day. As always, I'm your host, Ryan D. Ryan680.
I'm Angela Caliange.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk, guys. Do not forget to subscribe to us on our Alamo City Movie Talk page. And thank you once again for making us a part of your day. Have a good one. See you at the movies. Latest.